welcome to the Jekyllhydeclub. Today I'm bringing you an autumn slash metaphysical witchy jewelry haul, and this is from 3 different stores on Etsy and Amazon. The first one is the one I have the most items from, so I'm just going to run through that quickly. That's Mama Otter's Tidbits on Amazon. She's a personal friend and a great seller, and she has so much variety and awesome prices on sterling silver if you guys are holiday shopping or witchy shopping for yourselves. I'm going to start with the piece that I'm not wearing because I can only wear so many. And it's this very pretty crystal. It's faceted like a chandelier drop. I really like the fancy look because I wear a lot of dressy stuff and it just looks great. And this is actually quartz crystal. It sparkles like one of those Austrian lead crystals because of all the facets. It's like a fat round teardrop. And it, you know, it just catches the light and sparkles. I doubt the camera is going to do it justice because they never really do. But it sparkles and catches the light just like one of those Austrian sun crystals, but it's a natural quartz crystal. So it's just all the facets give it that. So just kind of twirling it a little bit for you guys. It's about 1.5 inches by like over 1/2 inch around. It's a small kind of chunky pendant, so it's not tiny. It's middle-sized, I guess I would say. And it only has the silver on top, and I think it was $10, so very nice. And the next I'm moving on to from Mama Otter's Tidbits is, I love amber, you guys, and this is a lovely autumn amber because it has leaves at the top and it has a garnet, and then it's got the amber color. So you've got leaves and you've got the orangish of the amber and the red of the garnet. There's a little faceted garnet right. Oops, sorry. Me and the camera and the garnet are colliding, and I'm covering it up now. Right above my finger is the garnet, yeah. And then the leaf design. And the amber is like a cut amber, but when you turn it over to the back, it has like natural little inclusions left in there. So it wasn't like too cut and polished, which is nice. And this is sterling silver amber. It's a decent size, nice, and it was $25. Very nice for sterling and amber. And that's my chain that it's on. And the next piece from Mama Otter's that is also sterling is this very nice, it's a fairy with, I don't need you, Amber, come on, you've already had your turn. Okay, it's a very nice garnet with pink tourmaline fairy. The fairy's on top, she's sterling silver, and then the garnet is on the very front of the pink tourmaline, and then you go to the pink tourmaline, which the fairy is standing on, and that's all on sterling silver, the fairy and the tourmaline setting. And pink tourmaline is more rare to see in big chunks in jewelry than black. It's not like unheard of, but it is one of the more rare ones. And this is a good 2 inches long, kind of willowy and wand-like, and it's very nice. If you guys work with stone energy, pink tourmaline has the healing energy of black, but it's also kind of soothing and loving, and just, I call it niceness, kind of like rose quartz, but you know, it's its own self. It's not rose quartz, it's not black tourmaline, it's pink tourmaline. But if you guys haven't explored it, and you enjoy rose quartz or pink tourmaline, it's a nice thing. I'm not really into a lot of girly pink colors, but I like the energy, and this isn't like a bright painful pink or whatever. But if people do like that kind of pink, then you know, this is still a nice natural pink stone. So again, $25 for this one, and also sterling, and it's a really good quality of pink tourmaline. On the back, the fairy's just kind of flat, but the tourmaline is still 3D. And this is very sturdily made, lightweight, and it's nice to layer with my other necklaces, so I like that. And if you guys are new, do stay around, check out our spooky playlists and our general cool videos. We have a lot of witchy stuff if that's all you're into, if you don't do the spooky stuff, and tarot and all kinds of stuff. So check our jewelry hauls and the tarot stuff that my husband Gomez does, who is behind the camera. Say hi, Gomez.
Hi, Gomez.
There you go. Now the next thing I want to show is this, hope it shows, I think I want to try to insert a picture of this, but it's a cute little pumpkin coach in silver. I showed some different ones from crystal and rust before in bronze. They were a little bit bigger and flatter than this. It's just all about the style and color that you want. I like them all, and I wanted them all. But this is very 3D, a little cute chubby one, and it's small, and I kept one for a bracelet and one for a pendant, and then I have them for earrings. I thought it would be nice for fall because of pumpkin, you know, and of course I love the Cinderella story and fantasy and old fairy tales, so you know, everybody wants to have the magic thing going on, and it's nice for that. And being silver, it matches with anything. It's got the 3D pumpkin, you know, with the pumpkin ridges, and then the coach wheels under it, and the kind of coach design on the front and the back. And again, it's so small, I'm not sure how well that's showing up, so we will insert a picture. And I want to thank the store that this came from. That's
JGM Jewelry.
Yes, and they were very, very nice. I was asking them because it's hard to tell from the pictures, like, does 3D mean that it has the same thing on both sides? A lot of people say that, and it's kind of flat, but it doesn't have like a blank side on the other side. But I consider 3D like totally 3D, like rounded and stuff. And they were really kind and said, you know, yeah, you can actually, we checked, and you can actually pick it up and stand it up on a tabletop and it won't fall, and it's like that. And does that help? And I'm like, yes, totally. That's exactly what I wanted to know. You totally helped me, and they were very kind. And I think there were like 10 of those for like $2 and some. It's just an insanely awesome price. And they gave me some cute little silver bow charms as a free gift, which was very nice. And prompt shipping, excellent business. I really appreciate that. So I wanted to give them a shout out. Definitely check them out. And I'm sorry to Mama Otter, I just skipped one of her pieces because I was going on my necklaces like in a row here. And so I need to go back to Mama Otter's before I do the next piece. And that is this lovely, hold on, I'm wearing so many bracelets right now. It's a labradorite and sterling silver bracelet, $15. It is lovely and an extremely good price, and it's not going to show right now because I tried to turn it around. Okay, it's a silver kind of bangle, and you can adjust it a little bit in the front to make it smaller, and I like to layer it with my other ones so I don't mind it bigger because it's very lightweight. And it's got 2 labradorite oval stones and then 2 little like silver leaf designs that are just kind of like stylized leaves. Again, nice for autumn or, you know, anytime, because if you're into nature and stuff like us, then you would like that. And it's lightweight, and labradorite is really good for psychic development if you are working with stone energy. If not, it's a beautiful opalescent kind of green, gray, blue stone that the light hits in, and it's beautiful. So either way, Mama Otter has very nice labradorites and bracelets, and a good price again on her sterling. And it's just kind of plain, just around here, just a simple sterling like bracelet band. So $15, I was like, I have to grab this now before someone else does, and it's definitely amazing. So, and it feels great energy wise. So that is that. And the next one is a bracelet, so I'm not going to forget. I made this into a bracelet, actually. It's not a bracelet. These are turkey charms. I think there were like 4 of them for like $2. I got them for Gomez, actually. I wanted to get him because he loves Thanksgiving, even though he's Russian. It's like his favorite U.S. holiday. I was like, oh, I'm going to get him a little turkey charm to wear, and he'll like that. And then I was like, these are so cute, I have to keep one. So I did, and these are little fat 3D, like silver turkey charms. I love the 3D detail. They're little and lightweight, but they're chunky enough that you can definitely tell it's a cute wild turkey. And we will leave the link to this below, of course, with the other stores. And this store is
Kim's Fancy Findings.
And I remember that because my BFF is Kimmy. So like, and this is fancy. Like, it has nice little feather filigree. Like, you can see that it has, well, we'll insert a picture of this too. Because it's little, so I always just want to make sure. But you can see that it's got little, like, it looks like kind of filigree, but it's the feathers. It's a cute little fancy turkey. He's pretty. And the last thing is just from a local bookstore here. It's the biggest metaphysical kind of witchy store in the southwest area that we live in the kind of Rogue Valley, Josephine County, just southern Oregon area. And it is called Aquarius Books and Gifts, and they have these nice amber chunks. This is a really nice amber chunk. They had a whole bowl of them, and I was just beside myself to pick which one. I was kind of doing the American Idol thing where I had 10 of them out, and like, okay, I need all these. Like, no, I'm going to get this down. Then I had 3, and then I had, okay, you're the next runner-up. Which one's going to go home with me? And then, like, which one is the winner? So I kept, like, taking, and then I'd put a few back, and then it was down to a certain amount, and then put a few more back. So I was like, this is so American Idol. But anyway, it's this amber. It was a drilled bead. I like the fact I can wire wrap, but it's nice to just have not a lot on the stone. Sometimes I like a lot on the stone. It just depends on what its energy wants. And, you know, if you're a designer of jewelry, you'll understand that. Just like, what does it want? But sometimes I just like to have the bare stone. And so these, it was really nice that the store had drilled nuggets. And these are like, it was $25 for a nice chunky, good sized nugget. And then I got the lace from Walmart's fabric section and just like made a lace choker, because I wanted an amber choker. I have a ton of amber pendants that hang, and if I'm wearing other pendants, amber is a 2 in softness, and I don't want it to hit another pendant and break. I love all my ambers very much. So, you know, an amber choker stays out of the way, and it's still big, and I can still wear a bunch of other stuff, so that's great. And so that's just kind of like an idea for you guys if you like the look. And it's great for fall and all the time. And amber just has such marvelous energy. And so if you guys don't live near Aquarius, obviously you can look online or in your store for drilled amber nuggets and you know, do this kind of choker design. And this black lace again came from the fabric section in Walmart, but I'm sure if you guys don't have a Walmart, if you're in Europe or living somewhere out in the middle of nowhere where you don't have it, there are other fabric stores where you can find like 1/2 inch black lace that you can use, and then I just put clasps on the back of it. So that is the jewelry haul, and we hope you enjoyed, and until next time,
Stay spooky, my friend.